was pretty cool. He had the pause for a minute.
Up and Up Prime Art Speed Tournament. We're currently doing warm-ups right now, and if you're interested in signing in, there's
Just continue after.
the Up and Up machine that you can
Edit it out.
Yeah.
and
My hand was up here.
time to sign up until the end of the qualifier, so please feel free to stop by in the middle and watch along amazing feats being performed before your eyes.
My hand was up here. Please excuse that interruption. Hey, this is Rick from Daddy's Game Time, and I'm accompanied by...
Francisco,
Where are we at, Francisco?
we're at Fanime in San Jose, California, and we're really tired, Rick.
Hella tired. So this is day 2. For me, it's my first day here. I couldn't be here with the guys on Friday, but Pancho, you've been here. This is your second day, so tell us, what's been going on?
Dude, like I said, it is my second day. Yesterday we recorded part 1 of this show, our weekly show, since we didn't really have any content to go about because we're covering Fanime. I told Leo yesterday that I woke up at 4 in the morning, the day off, to come here to San Jose, drive about 3 hours and change, and then just straight come to the con. And we've been here all day. We left around 10 o'clock last night. Then again, we came back this morning, went to Getcha, and we've been here ever since. So
All day thing.
yeah.
All day thing.
It is your first con though, right?
This is my very first con, and it's awesome. This is like more than what I could have ever imagined the con to be. You have your ideas or thoughts of what to expect. This is like out the window with as far as what I was expecting, but it's freaking awesome though. Thank you, Pancho, for inviting me.
Yeah. And as you can see here in the back of us, we have a performer doing something for us right here. I think he's playing with a yo-yo. I don't know exactly what that is, but he looks to be very skilled.
And he's gone.
And
he's gone.
Exactly. No, but as Rick is saying, I mean, it's a very good atmosphere. We already talked a little bit about it with Leo last night. It's everybody's so friendly, so approachable, and we're just delighted. I mean, everybody's been so nice to us. The fact that we got invited to cover this con, right away, we didn't know what to expect. I mean, first of all, we had our own issues that if we didn't know if we were going to be able to make it. We already talked about that. In the end, we made every effort, you as well, to try to make it to be here. And we're like, all right, well, let's see what happens. And dude, it couldn't have been better. I mean, everything's so good so far. And I think we're gonna come back. I'm gonna come back. I told Leo, my little girl will be about 1 year old, but I'm bringing her.
So I have an idea. Next year you come as Luke, and she could be Yoda on your back.
Dude. Oh, dude.
There you go. And you have your excuse to be here. And then your wife can be, I don't know, Princess Leia maybe. Just kind of throw her in there, something. We'll see. No, but definitely, I'm going to attempt to be here next year as well. Fanime 2016, something to look forward to. So, Pancho, moving on. Cosplay. What have you seen? What has been notable, I guess, as far as creative-wise? What you thought was like just awesome as far as rocking, their suits, their outfit?
Well, dude, yeah, we actually talked about this yesterday, but I will tell you from today, the one that really surprised me, that I thought was really cool, was Goku and Chi-Chi from Dragon Ball Z. I mean, not only were they spot on, but his hair. I mean, his hair was just like, you've seen Goku's hair.
Like that, like this,
exactly.
like that.
It's all weird out, but it looked like real hair, and it just looked like the one in the cartoon, in the manga as well. And the really cool part about the whole thing is that Chi-Chi, I believe it was his girlfriend too. She looked just like the one in the cartoon as well, the outfit. And they said that, and she said that she worked on it herself. And him, it's so cool that if you have a significant other, family member or whatever, and you just have to come to Comic-Con, something together, let's throw out something, so that we can be matching. And they put the effort and the time, and we were talking about that just now, is that the effort that somebody puts on these customs, they're like practically movie quality, and it's insane. And like you said, They're not getting paid.
Right.
They're not, getting compensated in any way. It's just for the fun of it and to show off their skills.
Yeah, definitely. The one that we saw earlier too that I thought was pretty cherry was the steampunk Spider-Man.
Oh, dude.
That was kind of a different thing, because everybody does steampunk and they do the leather outfits and the chains and boots and whatnot, which is cool, which is pretty cool. But to throw Spider-Man into that mix, so he had like a vest that was made with leather, I guess, but he had the spider emblem made out of like nuts and bolts, I think what it looked like. Was pretty cool. So yeah, he had like two claws coming out. It kind of reminded me of the Iron Man, Iron Suit Spider-Man, something like that, more or less along the lines of that. But yeah, there's been I've seen tons of Naruto, tons of Attack on Titan, a whole bunch of just random anime that I have no idea who, like, even to begin where they originated from. But yeah, like you said, the detail that they put into this, and just for the fun of it, just to experience getting dressed, putting something together, maybe a sense of accomplishment, maybe. But it's awesome, totally awesome.
Exactly, and I mean, like you said, not only the cosplay, but the events that we actually got to cover today. Because yesterday, unfortunately, with Leo, we didn't have a chance to do much event coverage. We did mostly interviews with the cosplayers, a few takes that we will soon show you, and a few interviews as well. One of the biggest things that we did today was that, or actually Rick, he did a really good job. This morning we got to interview the Chuck twins. I actually had the pleasure to interview them. So amazing. They're very approachable, very talented young ladies that do artwork with chalk, nothing but chalk. And we'll have the interview for you later so you can check it out in its entirety. But then later on, Rick also got to interview Mrs. Cindy Robinson, who is one of the biggest names in dubbing and voice animation, and also very nice, so approachable as well. Yep. And we will also show you that interview. But one of the biggest things that we covered this morning as well, or this afternoon really, it was the game show, the Fanime game show. What you thought about that, Rick?
So I went on expecting just random questions and just whatever. There wasn't lights like a game show studios, there wasn't, big announcements or anything like that. But the audience, the cosplayers and the non-cosplayers, just in general, the knowledge that they all had. I mean, it was like they had 15 contestants, right? They were asking them questions. Some knew the answer, some didn't. And it was, I think it was heavily on the video game topic.
Texas Hold'em sign-ins have now begun. Game starts at 9 p.m. Have a nice night.
Please excuse that second interruption. So they were asking them questions based mainly on video games, and the majority of the contestants knew the answers. They kind of struggled a little bit, but they answered them like right then and there. But the audience was like they answered the question and they were like jumping, like little kids, like ooh, me. Like they weren't even part of the game show, but they were like me. And the other contestants that weren't, it wasn't their time to answer the question. They were like, ooh, I know it. But it's like, it was just fun. I mean, I was entertained. I thought the questions were cool. They were tough. I knew like 3 of the 50 or so questions that they asked, but I thought it was cool. It was fun. It was entertaining.
And you know what the worst thing of all this is? That almost every single question that they asked, I knew the answer to. And there were prizes, but like I said in one of my blog videos last night, because of this badge, I am not allowed to partake in fan activities. So in other words, we are here as observers, just to report to you what happens, what happens at the con, and we're technically not allowed to take part. There's a lot of activities. We walk through the, I don't remember what it's called, but it's basically where all the fans gather and they show movies. They play, they sing karaoke.
Yeah.
They have video games in a big screen, which made me think of your brother, Sal. Because I remember he once said, it's like, wouldn't it be amazing to play a game in a huge screen? I mean, and there it was. some dude was just playing, and there was an audience, as if it was a movie theater, just watching him play in the big screen.
It was a dark room. No AC was on. Everybody was cool, just quiet, like if they were watching a movie, but it was a game. So
Yeah,
someone was playing, and everybody was just watching.
Yeah, I believe it was the Shadows of Mordor. But yeah, little things like that. And then we come outside, and there's just a bunch of girls dancing, and then another dude just comes and joins them and starts dancing, and it's like they know each
It's
other.
like, yeah, come on in, let's all dance, and they just started dancing. The karaoke though, it was the Mulan, the Make a Man Out of You, I think it's what it's called.
Yeah.
The whole room was singing, except at least me. I don't know about Pancho, maybe in his head. But like the whole room was singing, and I was kind of like, "What the heck?" But that's the atmosphere. That's this community. It's like a family, friends. Like they don't know each other, but they know each other, and it's kind of like, "Hey, let's have fun."
Yeah, and like I said, I mean, it's not just a tiny little con. I believe that we uploaded a few vlogs today as well, and we went through the dealers hall, which yesterday Leo and I didn't get a chance to go. But it's like, all right, I believe we've seen the entire con. I think we're good. And then we turn a corner, and there's this huge room where all the dealers are, like all the merchandise, like stuff that you cannot regularly find in the States, stuff straight from Japan, and it was just amazing. So, like I said, if you have the chance to come to one of these cons, this one specifically, I can recommend it. I mean, I can talk about Comic-Con all day long. I have been to Comic-Con a couple times, but from the past few years, it's just been so hard to get into Comic-Con. You have to register a year in advance, and you're not guaranteed to even get in. The media has infiltrated .con like there's no tomorrow, because it's all about the industry, the big movies, big corporations, and if you want to be there, you just have to be lucky or know somebody.
I think they do a pre-registration for the registration.
No, it's true. It's true. I remember in 2011, I believe that's when they did it. It says right while the con was happening in June or July, whatever it is, you had the opportunity to pre-register to have a chance to later on register. So it's like, I'm done with Comic-Con. The other big
you
one,
have a chance to get a chance.
Exactly. And the other big con too that I know about was Star Wars Celebration, and we actually had a chance to be there, but we were not ready yet.
No, we were definitely not ready. I feel like this here, what we've been doing these past couple of days, has given us like a foundation, like something to build off of, you know. Like, so we kind of know what to expect. We kind of know what we're dealing with. So moving forward, whether it be Fanime Con, Comic Con, or any other kind of con, I think it kind of gives us that base. Like, all right, expect this, try for this, look for that kind of thing. So even if we didn't do possibly what everything we were hoping to do, it gave us that experience that was needed, and maybe kill some of that nervousness, that shyness, maybe kind of just approach someone at random. Like I wouldn't do that at random, just on the street, be like, hey, can I talk to you? But here it's kind of like, that's what you do, and the people love it. And you ask them, like, can we interview? Yeah, they put their bags down, and some of them pose and get into character, but it's moving forward. It's just gonna get better.
Definitely, dude. And like I said, going back to the losing the shyness thing, I mean, interviewing the VIPs has definitely,
Yeah, I was kind of like,
it has definitely given us that little edge, like exactly to feel comfortable enough to go to a famous person.
as Leo once said, the adrenaline, I think is what he said.
Yeah, and I mean, I told Rick right away, right when we got there in the morning, like, you know what, I'm so nervous, dude, but I'm not even gonna think about it. I'm not even gonna acknowledge that I'm nervous, and I'm just gonna go for it. And I think it came out okay. And it helps that the guest that you're interviewing is actually approachable as well and nice. So that made it better. And Rick as well, when he interviewed Miss Cindy Robinson, it's like I noticed that at the beginning he was a little nervous too, but he recovered and he handled it. We handled it. We had to. It's all for you guys, and because of you, we're doing this show, and we hope to bring you more cons. I don't know,
Many more cons.
Yeah, more cons, more.
Multiple cons.
Yeah, because I.
Credit cons.
Exactly, because I think we're starting to live for this. I don't know you, but it feels right.
Like I said, it gave us that that boost, like that motivation to just achieve for something else, not just set our limits to our regular videos, to our regular demographic, kind of reach out and, you know, experience and dabble here and there, kind of, I guess. So definitely, you know, moving forward, hopefully many more cons to come.
Yeah. All right, guys. So this is part 2 of our weekly show. Like we said last night, this week is all about Fanime. Next week, hopefully, we will just bring you the news, what's happening out in the world of the pop culture, sci-fi, and whatnot. And until then, well, I will say goodbye. My name is Francisco.
This is Rick.
And we will see you next week with a brand new show.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
And follow us on Twitter at That Is Game Time, and then on Facebook as well, facebook.com/thatisgametime.
See you guys later. This is Rick at Daddy's Game Time again with another interview with quite an extraordinary group that we got here. Do you mind telling us who you're cosplaying as?
Centipede Kaneki Ken from Tokyo Ghoul.
Eto from the same anime. Yoshinaga Chika from the same thing.
Awesome. So what made you guys decide to, you know, as a group or individually, did you guys all kind of fall into it?
Well, I really like Kaneki as a character, and when I read him going Centipede mode, I decided, hey, I challenge myself and make that.
See, I saw you from far away and I thought it was a human centipede kind of thing going on, but I was like, no, that can't be it. But this is actually, this is awesome. This is a really cool design. I don't know if you got the whole thing there, but how long or how much weight is this? Is this heavy?
It's about 18.5 pounds, and it took me probably 300 hours.
Wow. That's a lot.
I sewed every single leg on.
Oh. Well, you got quite an artistic talent you got there. But hey, you guys want to do a quick action pose or anything? Yeah, go ahead.
So I was just really excited to do her.
Fits your character, your personality. That's awesome. How about you? What decided to make you do Mario?
Well, what really decided was she was going to do it, and I got asked, can you join with her? And, you know, Mario is really iconic, and he's everyone's childhood. So if you haven't cosplayed him, then you haven't kind of lived your life. So, see, she hasn't lived her life. So you do it next.
Yeah, well, I mean, who can play Mario is one of them, like you said, an iconic character. So I think you got the best one out of all. And unfortunately, Luigi here, the brother, the other guy. So
Player 2.
exactly. So were you kind of forced into this, or did you want to do Luigi?
Well, I saw that they were going to do it, and I loved the Luigi Mansion games a lot. He's always been one of my favorite characters to play in Super Smash Bros. So I was like, I'll tag along.
Yeah, he's a goofy kind of character, right? I mean, he's got some good stuff about him. So a question I got for you, the Wii U version, I believe, of Mario Kart has the Luigi Death Stare. I don't know if you've ever heard about that. Do you got a Death Stare for us? Yeah? Yeah, there you go. There's a Death Stare. All right, well, it was fun interviewing you guys. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your time here and have fun. Thank you. Have you done anything else other than the maids?
Yeah, lots of things. This year I did Barja from Fire Emblem Awakening.
Okay.
And I don't know, did you guys do anything?
Anything different?
Well, I'm doing like a bear costume, but it's not like a big bear. It's like a girl that's turned into a bear. So that's
Okay, that's pretty cool.
And I cosplayed for Me Me Me. It's a music video, so
Okay,
I
awesome.
cosplayed for that.
So, of all this atmosphere, what draws you to this?
Well, I know a lot of people that go here now, and we just all have the same interests. We're all really just a big family, and it's really fun to just come.
It's a fun
and get away
friendship
for the
experiment
weekend.
and something relaxing, huh? Yeah, exactly. Well, we're definitely excited to be here. It's fun. It's amazing seeing all the people here. So, good luck to you. Have fun and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.
Chun-Li from Street Fighter.
Jerry from Street Fighter.
Shahir from Spirited Away.
Casual female Rin Okumura.
Nice. So, are you guys related? Friends? Friends. So, you two are from Street Fighter theme. Were you guys kind of in agreement to get something similar, or just kind of fell into it?
Well, she already had her Chun-Li cosplay, and I wanted to cosplay Juri, so we kind of agreed to cosplay Street Fighter together at Fanime.
That's pretty cool. And you two just something random you picked out. Is it something that you've been planning for some time? Is it something that you've been thinking for a long time, or just kind of on the spot?
We planned it a long time ago, but it was kind of on the spot.
Yeah.
Exactly.
How much time went into it?
Well, it took me like 3 months to do it, but it was just like scattered on trial and error, long time.
Yeah.
Well, the outcome's really good. Your costumes look really nice. So I won't keep you any longer, but thank you for your time and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.